How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP, and today there is a lot of discussion about where the Bears will trade down, because right now I don't think it's even a question that the Bears are trading down. It's not even a question that they aren't. They are, okay? We all know. It's no secret anymore that the Bears are trading down. Now, the question is, with who? Now, a lot of people are saying it's going to be the Colts. I was personally saying that a while ago. I think it still can be the Colts, but the team that a lot of people it's been picking up steam, a lot of people have been talking about now, is the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are sitting at number 9, and they are very, very desperate for a quarterback. Right now, they rolled with Sam Darnold. They went with Baker Mayfield. They tried a bunch of stuff, and Frank Reich kind of did the same thing in Indianapolis, where he rolled with Carson Wentz, with Matt Ryan, with Phillip Rivers, and all of that didn't work out. So I think the Panthers and Frank Reich are both just tired of mediocre veteran QB play. Okay, and I don't blame them. So the Panthers apparently are going to be very, very aggressive when it comes to trading up and getting their guy. Now, I don't know exactly who they want. Nobody will until draft night. I don't know if it's going to be an Anthony Richardson. I'm guessing, personally, it's going to be a CJ Stroud. And if you want a CJ Stroud, you have to trade up into the top 3. I'm not saying you have to. I mean, I just said you have to, but I'm not saying you have to, because he could fall. I mean, I've seen stranger things happen, but it's probably very, very unlikely CJ Stroud falls, and Anthony Richardson might go up. So I don't know exactly who they're targeting, but all I'm saying is they want their young guy. They want to build that thing around him. They're done with that mediocre veteran QB play for both teams, for the Colts and I think the Panthers. And I wouldn't mind, okay? I wouldn't mind, depending on what we get, I wouldn't mind trading down to number 9, okay? Jackson Smith-Njigba might still be there. Tyree Wilson, Porter might still be there. Luke Van Ness might still be there. I don't know. I'm just saying. Will Anderson probably won't be there. Jalen Carter, depending on the stories that come out in the next month, may be there. If you're even thinking about still taking him, he might be there at number 9. But number 9 is it's further down than number 4 or number 2, obviously, but there's still talent, and I think Jackson Smith-Njigba would be my pick if he's still on the board, because he's played with Justin Fields. He had that chemistry with him. And he is like a Darnell Mooney, but like bigger than Darnell Mooney. And they already have Equinemius St. Brown. They already have a Chase Claypool. They have the bigger guys, and they want like a smaller guy, okay, to run some routes, get open, but can also go up and get those contested balls. I'm not saying Darnell Mooney can't do that, but Darnell Mooney kind of proved to me last year that he's not a number 1 wide receiver. He's a very, very, very solid number 2, but he can't be that alpha wide receiver like a Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, any of those people. He can't be an alpha wide receiver. I just don't think he's built for that. No offense to Darnell Mooney. I think he's an amazing number 2 wide receiver, but he's just not that guy who's built for it. So when it comes to the Carolina Panthers, I think it is very, very good for them to trade up to number 1. They guarantee get their guy, and it's very, very good. It's like a win-win. The Bears get their guy at number 9. There's still plenty of talent there left at number 9. And then the Panthers getting their number 1. Now it comes down to compensation. What are the Panthers willing to give up for the number 1 overall pick? And my guess, and it's now it's coming to fruition, that's what's sounding like it's coming to fruition, is 3 first-round picks. Okay, you give us number 9 this year, give us your first next year, and then you give us your first the year after that. 2023, 2024, 2025. And then some people are saying give us Brian Burns or DJ Moore. I wouldn't mind it. Honestly, either one. Either one, I wouldn't mind. I would rather have DJ Moore just to help Justin Fields out for a bit, and that would be honestly, I think that would be a perfect fit for Justin Fields in this offense. DJ Moore is a very, very solid wide receiver. I don't think he's up there with like a Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, but he is still really, really good. And I think people would love him in Chicago. So 3 first-round picks and DJ Moore. Who says no? Go up and get your guy, okay? I mean, I wouldn't say no. I definitely wouldn't say no. You need more bodies on this offense anyway, because this free agency, it sucks. I mean, it's awesome that we have the most cap space in the league, but this year, the most cap space in the league this year, this season's free agency isn't really saying much because there's not much out there, which really, really sucks. If we had the most cap space last year, I think last season would have been totally different because there was a lot of people in free agency last year that we could have signed. But since this year's free agency is very, very dry, I don't know how Ryan Poles is going to go through with it. I don't know what direction he's going to go in free agency because there's just not a lot out there. It's very, very bone dry. I mean, there's some stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but everything that I was kind of like a little bit interested in, they got franchise tagged. Darren Payne got franchise tagged. Saquon Barkley got franchise tagged. Josh Jacobs got franchise tagged. Okay, the only person that I'm semi-interested in that didn't get franchise tagged is Orlando Brown. So when it comes to the draft, when it comes to trading down, getting players in this trade is just as important as free agency or the draft, because getting players would be amazing. It would be amazing. So 3 first-round picks and DJ Moore, or 3 first-round picks and Brian Burns, I wouldn't mind either. But I don't think Brian Burns would be in the package because apparently, I forgot who it was last year, but somebody offered the Panthers 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns, and they declined it. I am not exactly sure why, but they did. But so I think DJ Moore is a little bit more realistic, and they're a little bit more comfortable moving on from him, even though DJ Moore is still a very, very, very good wide receiver, and he would immediately be a number 1 on the Bears because, I mean, that's a way to acquire a number 1 wide receiver rather than free agency, because there isn't a number 1 wide receiver in free agency right now. The biggest name in free agency wide receiver wise is Jacoby Myers, and he would be like a 2 or 3 on the Bears. I think Chase Claypool would be a little bit above him, and then Darnell Mooney would still be our number 1, and that's just not acceptable. So I wouldn't even bother with Jacoby Myers unless you don't bring N'Keal Harry back or Dante Pettis, which it looks like he won't be back. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bear down. Hit the subscribe button for me. I would appreciate it. Thank you.